the Muhammad Ali Center yesterday to remember the victims, honor survivors, and grieve together after Monday's tragic mass shooting.
There were several speakers at the vigil, including faith leaders and gun violence advocates, all waiting to find a way forward. Now, Jim is live downtown right now. Jim, this really was a moment for everyone to just stop and reflect on the events of the past couple of days.
Yeah, I agree with that, Haley. It seems like everybody just needs a little bit of time to be able to process, and that's what last night seemed like it was. I mean, we've been getting so much more information every day, it seems, since this shooting happened. We've gotten body cam footage. We recently got 911 calls released. It may be a lot for people to handle. You may not have time to just stop, take a breath, and calm and relax and be able to try to process what has actually happened. Now, last night, amidst songs, amidst prayers, and amidst community gathering together, members of the community came to the Muhammad Ali Center to lift each other up in a situation that could really easily tear anyone down. Governor Andy Beshear, Congressman Morgan McGarvey, Mayor Craig Greenberg, they were all in attendance last night to grieve and to give testimony. Some people even came from as far as Chicago to show their support. Now, there were some calls for action during that vigil. There was also a time to remember the 5 victims who lost their lives, as well as the patients still in the hospital. And there was also time for community members to express how that shooting has shaken them from their sense of safety.
Because the shooting came to our town today, it came to a place where I've actually spent a lot of time on the steps right there watching my husband and my daughter run road races here.
Love do the same thing light do to darkness. If we have love for one another and treat one another right, this would not have happened.
And this healing process is really just beginning for everyone here in Louisville. And it is going to take some time. It won't be quickly for you, it won't come quickly for me. This is going to be something that will take a number of days, weeks, months, possibly even years for people to be able to fully come to grips with and accept as the new reality. But I think it's important to echo the message that Mayor Craig Greenberg was sharing even on Monday in the wake of this shooting, that Louisville will come together and Louisville will rise up again. Reporting in Louisville, Jim Stratman, WHAS 11, on your side.
33 East Main Street. We have an active shooter. He's an employee of Old National Bank. Get here now.
For the first time, we are hearing the frantic calls for help during Monday's shooting. The calls came from inside the building. Others came from outside the building. WHAS 11 Shay McAllister has a story. But we need to warn you here, the audio is graphic and disturbing.
The address is Weston Point. Oh my God, there's an active shooter there. Oh my God.
The first call for help didn't come from Old National Bank in downtown Louisville. Instead, it was a board member on a Zoom meeting across town on Brownsboro Road. She was watching it all unfold right through her computer screen.
And how do you know you have an active shooter on the site?
I just watched it.
How'd you watch? You watched it on
meetings.
On a Teams meeting?
Yes, we were having a board meeting.
Video board meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dispatcher tells her she is the first caller and asks her again, "What did you see?" Through tears, she describes the gunshots. She says she watched the shooter walk into the conference room and open fire.
I just saw it was a white man, dark hair.
Okay. What about clothing?
Khakis on. I think he had khakis on, maybe he had a rifle, gun.
And then another call into Metro Safe.
Operator Frost, where's your emergency?
This one from inside the bank.
I'm in the closet with one person. Yeah, I hear gunshots.
A brave caller talking in a hushed tone from inside a closet in the bank. She identifies the gunman as someone they recognize.
How do you know the person? He works with us.
More calls from inside the building, and then a dental office right across the street.
People have been shot.
And then, once police are already on the way, a shaky voice dials 911.
My son might be going to have a gun and he's heading toward the Old National at on Main Street here in Louisville.
Main Street, Old National?
Yes, and this is his mother. I'm so sorry. I'm getting details secondhand. I'm running to it now. Oh, my Lord.
Connor Sturgeon's mother was on the line.
We don't even own guns. I don't know where he would have gotten a gun.
Okay, so where did you get this information from? Who told you what's going on?
His roommate called me. His roommate's very concerned.
She says it was Connor's roommate that called her, worried. Then she starts packing up her things to head to the bank. The dispatcher tells her not to go. It's already an active scene.
Please, he's not violent. He's never done anything. Please.
Okay, and you don't believe he owns guns?
I know he doesn't own any guns.
By that time, multiple people had been shot, some already dead. It was 9 minutes from the first 911 call to the all clear given at the scene. Shay McAllister, WHAS 11 News, on your side.
The Sturgeon family says they have many unanswered questions and will continue to cooperate with the investigation.
Some hopeful news, though, out of U of L Hospital. Another patient who was hurt in the shooting has been released. They were released yesterday, leaving only 2 patients remaining. Officer Nicholas Wilt is one of them. He's in critical, while the other patient is listed in fair condition. Dr. Jason Smith noted the good news, but spoke again about how impactful the losses have been.
We focus on our failures, and it may or may not be a failure, but it feels like that when you lose someone. And from our standpoint, what we have to do is focus on the people we were able to save, and there were a lot of them.
Dr. Smith continued to push for change to curb gun violence. He told us he's received calls from EMS personnel from across the country who share his plea, begging our policymakers to act.
The first of the visitations for victims begin today. Senior Bank Vice President Tommy Elliott's visitation is at Pearson's Funeral Home on Breckenridge Lane from 2 until 7. His funeral is tomorrow at 3 at Broadway Baptist Church on Brownsboro Road. The burial will be private. Visitations for Dina Eckert and Josh Barrick are tomorrow. James Tutt's service is Sunday. Arrangements for Juliana Farmer have not yet been announced.